And that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy.
They knew him.
Everybody knew him in amateurs.
One thing I can say, though, because, I've been seeing, we've been amateur together and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Tio can fight.
The boxing world was stunned after sparring leaks showed Keyshawn Davis knocking out Shakur Stevenson. The clip highlighted Davis's skill and timing, emphasizing the intensity of high-level training sessions. Davis pointed out that Teofimo Lopez is a capable fighter, noting that he had seen both Stevenson and Lopez during their amateur days. His observation suggests that while talent is evident on all sides, preparation, speed, and strategy remain crucial factors in determining who ultimately dominates in the ring.
Against Shakur playing out, because you want me to tell you the truth, like, this fight could have been the winner's bracket fight. In other words, they're jumping to it, but at the end of the era, it may have been Teo and Shakur, especially if you would never fight Shakur, right? How do you see this fight playing out?
I see it playing out, let's say, I see it starting off slow.
Okay.
And then I see as Shakur wins the first round, as Shakur wins the second round, slowly, I think Tio is going to eventually start picking it up and start imposing his will.
Right.
And then, it's just going to go from there. That's how I think it's going to go.
That's a fair assessment. That's a fair one. Especially for
Keyshawn Davis recalls his sparring session with Shakur Stevenson, saying it wasn't personal, just competitive. He explains that once they stepped into the ring, he couldn't land clean shots while Stevenson's counters connected easily. Despite this, he kept pressing forward, realizing that letting up could cost him. The intense exchange taught him respect for Stevenson's skill and reinforced the value of persistence and focus.
Sparring day come, I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? Man, I get in the ring, man. Why I cannot hit this man, right? I cannot hit him, but he touching me. So I'm like, oh, this is different.
He different.
Like, he different. So I just keep, I'm 14, he's 16. I just keep going, I just keep going. So some getting through, some not. Some getting through, some getting not. And I felt as if I was to step off the gas pedal, he was going to get me. So I just had to keep going, you feel me? And I know he explained that a lot of times in interviews, like, that's why he respect me so much, because in that sparring right there, I didn't respect him at all. I was just trying to F him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy.
They knew him.
Everybody.
Shakur Stevenson has been training intensely throughout his fight camp, demonstrating remarkable focus and dedication. Every session is approached with discipline as he fine-tunes his technique, sharpens his speed, and strengthens his endurance. Stevenson's commitment extends beyond physical preparation. He studies opponents, analyzes strategies, and visualizes different fight scenarios to ensure he is mentally ready. His camp emphasizes consistency, precision, and improvement in every aspect of his game. By maintaining this level of concentration, Shakur aims to enter the ring fully prepared, confident, and in peak condition, ready to execute his game plan and perform at his absolute best.
To play time away from my family. How you gonna beat me? Ain't no way you can beat me that way, bro. Why I keep saying I'm the best. Niggas don't want this shit more than me. I know it. I know it. I want this shit so bad. So bad. Shit easy, gang.
Easy, man.
Easy.
Always easy, man.
You already know.
Always easy, man.
This supposed to be a sprint.
Let's go.
This ain't no sprint.
No, it's a job. Let's go. We ready.
Keyshawn Davis reflects on his long-standing connection with Shakur Stevenson. From the very beginning, the two shared a bond that went beyond the ring, with Keyshawn describing Stevenson as a brother. Despite their close relationship, a competitive rivalry developed, pushing both athletes to improve and challenge each other at every stage of their careers. This mix of camaraderie and competition helped shape their growth as they learned from one another while striving to excel. Keyshawn emphasizes that their rivalry was always rooted in mutual respect and a shared desire to reach the highest levels of boxing.
it's family, bro. Like I'm never ever fighting Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. It's not even gonna feel right.
What were some of the experiences like with you guys growing up like as young men and young teenagers in Virginia? Like what's some of those things that shaped you to know like he's my brother, man. I could never do that.
Yeah, the moment when I was like, all right, yeah, Shakur, I genuinely actually got real love for you was when I was going through my deep depression times. Even before I was going into the mental home, because I used to tell my brother a lot, but then I started like backing off from my little brother because he was my little brother. I started talking to Shakur a lot about like how I was feeling and how I was thinking and what I was doing to myself. And Shakur was just giving me advice that I really like taking and like, damn, okay, I got you and stuff like that. And then I end up going to the mental home and, you know, like he calling me in there, checking up on me and stuff like that. I get out of the mental home, he pulling up on me, making sure I'm straight, making sure I get back in the gym, make sure I continue to do what I love. So he was.
On the Ariel Helwani show, Shakur Stevenson spoke candidly about his upcoming fight with Teofimo Lopez. Stevenson, a rising star known for his precision and intelligence in the ring, addressed critics who doubted his readiness or ability to challenge Lopez. He expressed unwavering confidence in his skills, explaining that Lopez has never encountered an opponent of his caliber. Stevenson emphasized that this fight would be unlike anything Lopez has faced, suggesting that his combination of speed, strategy, and adaptability would test Lopez in ways no previous opponent could. Shakur stressed that his focus remains on the challenge itself rather than the hype, demonstrating a mindset centered on preparation, execution, and the pursuit of greatness. His remarks reflected not only self-assurance but also a deep understanding of the tactical demands required to succeed against a fighter of Lopez's power and reputation. Stevenson elaborated on the importance of staying true to his style. He noted that he does not intend to adjust merely to meet expectations or engage in unnecessary brawls. Instead, he plans to approach the fight methodically, controlling distance, timing, and pacing to exploit any openings Lopez presents. By maintaining composure and applying his boxing intelligence, Stevenson intends to dictate the flow of the match from the opening bell. This approach highlights Stevenson's maturity as a fighter and his ability to prioritize strategy over emotion, demonstrating why he is considered one of boxing's most cerebral young talents.
Cool. I mean, that's their opinion. Like, you know, they could say that. But I know he never fought nobody on my level. Like, I'm 1,000,000% sure that Tio has never seen nobody as good as me in his life.
He's talking about like once he gets through you, then he wants Crawford, names like that. How do you think he would do against someone like Terrence at this point?
I think he gets knocked out.
Can't even hang with him.
Yeah, he's too little. Bud is too big for him.
Right. As far as skills, though, do you think he's on par with the likes of Terrence?
I'm not gonna say he's on a Terrence Crawford level of skills, but he's very skillful. He got a lot of things with him that puts him at a high level.
One thing that was interesting to me was it seemed like you were going to move on from Matchroom, but now Eddie Hearn is involved in this, and this is a Matchroom event, it seems like. I know it's a ring card too, but he's promoting it here in the United States. So what is the state of your relationship with Eddie and Matchroom at this point?
Eddie's my guy. I'm actually not signed to Matchroom, but he's my guy. I'm a big fan of Eddie Hearn, and nothing but respect to him, but I'm glad he's the promoter that's on this card. I'm glad to share the spotlight with his promotional company.
So if he's your guy, how come you're not signed to Matchroom?
I mean, it's just business. If it makes sense, then I will. You know, if it come down to it and that's what makes sense, then we'll do it. But right now, I don't think it makes sense.
Okay, so are you just more of like your own man at this point? Your own entity?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Do you negotiate with the ring people, with Turkey? You just do that yourself?
No, me and my manager,
Boosie Ennis, a respected boxing analyst and commentator, provided his assessment of the Stevenson-Lopez matchup. Ennis issued a strong warning to Teofimo Lopez, stressing that underestimating Shakur Stevenson would be a grave mistake. He highlighted that Stevenson's speed is more than just physical quickness. It functions as a powerful tool in his arsenal, allowing him to control exchanges, evade attacks, and create openings for precise counters. Ennis emphasized that fighters who rely solely on power without accounting for timing and movement are often vulnerable against Stevenson. According to Ennis, Lopez must respect Stevenson's capabilities, as the combination of intelligence and velocity in the young champion presents a unique and dangerous challenge in the ring.